revolt. I have mentioned what I mean and what it means about revolt and against who and why. This is being brought to you by 009. It's kind of a second addendum to previous YouTube video because I really believe in an august body, meaning esteemed, highly professional people that have achievers and take pride in what they've achieved and who they are. Not these phony following faggot CSs. Yeah. And so at an evening, I would maybe, when science was my main interest and challenge, would maybe delve into complex phenomena. And I've mentioned I've done some real good work and publications in the discipline of cosmology. The universe, how did it get here, how it functions, and how it will function of course, I could repeat about the actual true one-on-one was set up to be a informal, was actually a showdown conference between Einstein and yours truly. I could repeat that again. But as 009, I speak to all you beautiful girls out there. And all girls are beautiful by nature, absolutely. But I said, no, they're gonna, maybe the fella that's in charge, especially in this area, figures himself to be a Hoover, a genocidal, assassin, murdering, grand theft cover-up artist. That's the way we're going to do it. He gets the orders from this circle jerk at the top. So you have to wonder their actual mentality. And it's true. I read articles that psychiatrists see other psychiatrists more than anybody else. They are in deep trouble. They have an impossible situation, an impossible position of genocide, experimenting Americans to death, assassins, murder, grand theft, cover-up, and a fellow has an illegal president who they set up so they can control. And it's then a complete farce. I mean, how could they show up at any international meeting and they're the ones that this about others are against the human rights and so forth? What hypocrisy. So from the top on down, illegal and corrupted. But am I going to have that day after day, evening after evening? No, I'm going to be 009 and say, those are the true facts. And I now mention that I should be one of the wealthiest men in the world. Really? The Xerox Corporation does billions of dollars for many years. Isn't that correct? And technically, I still am the owner of the Xerox company. The laser beam, light amplification of electromagnetic radiation, the original word gave it the name, has been #1 in the world for, what, maybe half a century? No. Then who am I? And what is my money that I have a right by the Constitution to obtain at least some of that I need, and maybe those who I think should need would also obtain. So it's worth for a lawyer or a law firm, somebody, to break through the anonymity and I obtain my constitutional rights. And theirs, because if I say, yeah, they're entitled to that, why not shouldn't they get that instead of they using that to send troops to kill people for the, like Eisenhower said, the military-industrial clique that it would had control of him. He said, yeah, that's who you got to watch in this country. And that I say are Hooverous. And what they're trying to do to me, I have to say, they're phony, following, faggot, and CSs. All right. What about a pleasant evening? Yeah. When I'm like this, I say, well, I haven't mentioned and gone over some of my great, in my opinion, productions of cosmology. Well, but this is 009. And the best thing in relaxation and so forth is music. And you girls would like to hear maybe one of the great male vocalists. And I looked up, and there is what I would do when I worked all night. As the dawn come up, I would start humming, and then after a while learn maybe a little bit of the tune and then the lyrics. And I'm a la-di-da singer. I know the first line, and then I say la-da-di-da, da-dee, Marie, the dawn is breaking, Marie. And as the sun come up, and then so I'm going to walk through it, and I start that way, and then if I think I can hit the notes, I'll maybe at least try to hit the notes, or maybe actually try to croon the tune. Marie, the dawn is breaking, Marie. You'll soon be waking to find your heart is breaking, and tears will fall as you recall the moon in all its splendor, your kiss so very tender, the words, will you remember me, my Marie? Now, by Tommy Dorsey. What a rendition. You get, it's YouTube, let me see, I think it's YouTube Tommy Dorsey Marie. You Google that, YouTube Tommy Dorsey Marie, and he's the consummate band leader in appearance and attire, and the way he plays that trumpet. And he plays it, and then the girl vocalist sings it with him. The male vocalist is the real vocalist on that. and the band gets in singing it, and it's really a great video. So from that, I'll try to hit the notes and reference, maybe get the lyrics correct. Marie, the dawn is breaking. Marie, you'll soon be waking to find your heart is breaking and tears will fall as you recall the moon in all its splendor, your kiss so very tender, the words, will you remember me, my Marie? And then the band stands up, I think, and they sing and sway, and they have what they call a ride, I think, with various instruments. Marie, the dawn is breaking. Marie, you'll soon be waking to find your heart is breaking and tears will fall as you recall the moon in all its splendor, your kiss so very tender, the words, will you remember me, my Marie? I think it's a real good song on U.S.A. For pleasant evening entertainment. You get that. I think it's YouTube-Tommy Dorsey-Marie. Really good. And I have to say, and I'm hoping now that somebody, and I'm co-ed believer, legal eagle, investigative reporter, will obtain for me some of my great wealth, which I need. And I'm sure you can use it better than sending soldiers to be killed by an illegal president. That is, what rackets they're running. It's been exposed to rackets they've been running. And I say, give it a try. It's really my money. And I, of course, would say, thank you.